Oh, yeah. This is... What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back to another episode of the Low Life Motherfucking Chopper Podcast.
What's up, you dirty herbs? Coming live from Fatman Custom Motors. Y'all know this boy?
No, they don't.
Tell them who you are.
Originally from Brentwood, New Hampshire.
You actually want me to tell them who I am?
Yeah.
They should fucking know.
We got a lot of new listeners.
Top Plot Bingo.
Google it. Steve Millward. I own Fatman Custom Motors.
Never heard you say that.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, Steven?
Yeah, Steven.
Steven, what the fuck?
Steven.
Steven.
My name's Stefan.
Stephanie Milwardio.
It's been a while since you've been on the podcast,
Your
Steven.
name.
And some things have
I
changed.
can see
You might notice that I'm not Grease.
Yeah, you're not skinny.
That was hurtful. But the people want to know, why did you name your shop Fatman Custom Motors?
So it was originally SDM Customs. And then at some point, I decided that I wanted something that stood out. Which definitely people remember me like way more now. And
What's your middle name?
Dennis.
Who you named
Never
after?
heard that. Dennis Carter.
Dude, I'm actually named after my mom's dog. Oh, she had a dog named Stevie D.
That's pretty down.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
cool.
she named me fucking Steven Dennis. But the Fat Man thing came because I used to play, you know what bar pong is? You know what bar pong is?
Bar pong?
Yeah, it's like beer pong that they play in bars for money.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, they do that all over Massachusetts. And so they actually do it like all over, well, they used to, like all over the East Coast. There was like, at one point I was on the Massachusetts like state team and we went to fucking New Jersey and to this hotel and we competed with people from fucking Canada and fucking Florida and like all over the East Coast.
That's fucking crazy.
And it
Pro athlete over here.
at one point I was like a very, very, very good beer pong player during the height of my alcoholism. And so my beer pong team, my buddy that I partnered with, his name was Rob. So we used to be Fat Man and Rob 'em. And so during that time, Fat Man Customs was SDM Customs. And we lost our first spot in Saugus, Massachusetts. And at that point, I was working out of a shed. And so I just started calling it Fat Man Customs. And then I just fucking rolled with it.
No shit.
That's it.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I've seen that shed.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a cool nickname.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just kind of happened. It was
Yeah.
a beer pong thing.
So in the bars when you were playing, do they actually have beer in the cups?
No, it's water.
It's
They
water,
can't-
so
yeah.
it's just for the sport. Yeah, I was wondering about
Just, yeah, no. That, like, when I was, like, first drinking, that's how everybody played beer pong. You would drink, like, you'd, like, throw it in, it would land in the cup, and you drink the cup.
Yeah,
And then
there's
it's-
like shit floating in it.
Dude, it was, like, you know, ball land on the ground and
Yeah.
fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like, at some point, that, like, switched, and no one...
And people just took
They
sips
just
and
put
stuff,
they
yeah.
just put water in the cups now, and you just
Yeah,
fucking...
I remember when I went to a party and I was like, "Yeah, beer pong," and then
Yeah.
or as
It's like
we
a-
call it from New Hampshire, it was always Beirut.
Yeah, that's Beirut was specifically a version of beer pong where if it landed in the triangle of a cup,
Yeah.
like if it stood on the top of like if you had 3 cups in a triangle and you could make it stand in the middle without falling in, that's Beirut.
Oh no shit!
Yeah, that's how that's.
I just
Oh,
grew up. It was
shit.
always Beirut. I
didn't know
remember
that.
other states. I would go there and they'd be like, "Yeah, we're playing beer pong," and I was like, "Isn't that a different game?" But I remember when I went to a party and they were like filling the cups up with water, and I was like, "Is this like a AA meeting or something? Like, what the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah, at some point it just switched, and just nobody wanted to drink nasty beer anymore, and I was like, pussies.
Yeah, I used to play with fucking malt liquor and shit.
I was gonna say, I played one time with whiskey.
Yeah, that'll fuck you up,
Yeah.
dude. You do a shot every time.
Yeah.
And then it got
Dude, yeah.
to a point where, like, so everyone at first was doing, like, you know, like it would land in the water, you'd have to take a sip. And then people just gave that up completely. You just played the game without even, you know, you could be in there fucking stone sober playing beer pong.
No shit.
It was crazy, dude. Fucking beer pong tournaments, like national beer pong tournaments, are one of the wildest places you've ever been.
I
Like,
bet.
Dude, it makes Deadbeat look calm. Bro, like Deadbeat's like fucking pussy shit compared to this. So we went to this thing called Beast of the East, right? It was in New Jersey at this like shit bum hotel by like this guy named, I think his name was like Las Vegas Mike or something. Like he was like the owner of the hotel, which made no sense because it was in New Jersey. And
yeah, Jersey Mike sounds like
bro, it's all like 21-year-old kids. You know what I mean? That got good enough at playing in bars that, you know, these bars would like sponsor a state team. So like it's not like the fucking state of Massachusetts picked you. You know what I mean? It was
Right.
like you got like Patty Kelly's and a few other bars in Massachusetts, and they would pay for you to go to fucking Rhode Island. They pay for your or New Jersey or wherever the fuck it was that year. They pay for your hotel and your ticket and all that shit, and you got some stupid T-shirts out of it. And dude, the first 10 minutes I'm in this place, right? It's like I get a piss. I've been on the road for like 5 hours or whatever it is to get to New Jersey. And I'm like, where the fuck is like the lobby bathroom? I'm like, before I even get to my room, I gotta piss. And there's this like line to get into the men's room. And I'm like, dude, is this like the line to piss? And they're like, nah, there's some chick in there letting everybody run train on her. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And I was like, dude, I'll hold it then. Like, yeah.
Nobody would let you cut?
I just had to pee, dude. It was like, there was dudes like in there like busting a nut and fucking turning around like, yeah, this is so fun. I'm like, you dirty ass fucking bastard.
That's fucking
dude.
filthy.
You should have just stuck it in and pissed.
Dude, we were out front.
Is this the urinal? Oh, dude.
Dude, so we're like out front and there's a huge circle of people, a bunch of people from like New York and shit like that, and they're playing Truth or Dare, right? And this dude's like, I dare to this chick. He goes, I dare you to suck that dude's dick right fucking now. You won't do it. You won't. Everybody's shit faced, dude. This chick, dead ass, go down on her knees and just starts going to fucking town in this dude's hog. And dude, her friend's like, your boyfriend's right there. Dude, fucking dude puts his fucking slong away. This chick stands up, fucking acting like nothing happened. Dude walks over. Girl gives her boyfriend a kiss, dude. It was like, and the whole crowd just like let it out the bag right then and there. Everybody, like screaming, bro.
Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Do they still do these things or what?
Yeah, what's the next one?
I don't know, dude. If there is one, we should go, but you're gonna feel like an old fuck.
I'm fine with that.
Dude, it's crazy. It's
fucking
crazy, the shit you see there.
We'll fucking recreate
Dude,
that movie Old School.
So I play like one game, dude, and I get my ass beat by these dudes who are like serious at beer pong. They're like fucking snipers, dude. They're like, boop, 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 and you're out. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, dude, now what do I do? I'm in this hotel in fucking New Jersey, like, and I realized that there's mad people out and mad people not playing, dude. So I just started wandering from fucking floor to floor of this hotel, just meeting people from Canada and fucking Maryland. And,
oh, shit.
dude, just getting shit-faced with all these fucking strangers. It was a wild time, bro.
Do you have like jerseys for your team and shit?
Yeah.
What were you? What was your sponsor? Or
It was like Patty Kelly's or
Patty
something.
Kelly's,
Like, yeah. Place in like the Lynn Beaver line.
no shit.
Yep.
How long you been balling for? I mean, you still got it?
No, definitely not.
No.
No, I tried like
Dude, we played at fucking the Halloween party at Last Spot last year and we dominated people. You don't remember that?
I don't remember.
Me and you killed everybody, bro.
oh yeah.
I got a ringer, dude. That's
Oh,
good
yeah.
to know.
Shit just happens. I don't know. Dude, so I do remember one time I was like pretty confident that I was gonna like whoop these like young bucks' ass at beer pong. I was like, you don't know who I am, dude. You don't know what I've seen. You know, like
You don't know the trenches I've crossed.
I've fucking been to Jersey, bitch. Like dude, not fucking like just these kids just lit me the fuck up. And I'm like, I feel like an old man right now. Should have stayed retired. You breaking shit?
Is that wicker? Balsa
Like,
wood?
like breaking this like piece of shit.
Oh, sorry, dude.
It's alright, it's just it's
Put it on my tab. I owe you
Sure.
one sheet of 18 by 14 balsa wood.
know what that is.
Balsa wood's for like models and
It's what
shit.
they make those like airplanes out of and shit.
Yeah, it's like the super light, like pressed wood.
How do both he know what this shit is?
You never
Just
been
building
Cub Scouts?
airplane models? No,
Dude,
never
so-
Cub Scout.
I used to work next to a place that made it, and I was stoked one day. You know, remember my camp up in Rochester?
Oh, that's where you got this?
So I fucking they had like a pallet of wood out there. It looked like fucking 2x4s. Dude, and I'm like, oh, dope, I'm gonna burn all that. And so I pull my truck up and I like grab one to like throw it in the bed and I like pick it up and I was like, whoosh. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, Dude, it's like styrofoam.
That shit must have burnt fast as fuck.
Dude, it's like gone. And it smells weird.
Fuck?
It smells
And it
weird.
smells
It does smell weird. But yeah, that's where Fatman came from. It's fucking
Nice.
beer pong shit, dude.
So in the new, it's been a while since you've been on, so it's like it's a different format. We usually like to just call people out on the show and then berate them for like an hour and a half. And I heard that you don't listen to the show.
This is a fact.
What's your problem?
You asked the question why didn't they hit the vape?
This is my microphone.
Answer why
So-
you hit the vape.
I just kidding.
The reason I don't listen to the show is because I know you too well, and it's hard for me not to respond to you when you guys say dumb shit. It's like really hard not to pull out my phone and text you and be like, "What the fuck did you just say?" So I just don't listen.
You are the third best mechanic in Brentwood. The best in this industrial park by far.
Yeah.
The other two in Brentwood. I don't think you've been on since you moved here. I think you were at Mark's when you like built that fucking shop.
That sucked. That was a shit show.
I mean, that was a nice little shop though. It was better than working outside.
Definitely better than working out.
Yeah, we can say that.
It's starving.
We can say that. We can say that.
I didn't like that fucking thing that you bought to that.
I hated that thing.
You didn't like it?
So that thing was it was an all steel building. So when it was really cold outside and you turned the heat on, dude, the roof all this condensation would stick to the
melt.
roof. So, dude, it was like start raining like inside.
Oh shit! You had a propane tank out there? Was propane heaters or something?
Yeah, that's what was in there. Yeah, and it just made it so
Wet. Yeah.
yeah, it was like terrible way to set that up. I needed I got to a point where like there was like certain spots where you knew it was gonna drip, so I just started like mounting funnels and putting holes in the wall.
No
Dude,
shit.
I dead ass did that, yeah. And I just like, yeah, I would, work with what you work with.
Oh, that is awesome.
That was a terrible workshop, dude.
That is awesome.
This place is $1 million.
Yeah, this is by far your biggest, right?
Yeah, it's the biggest place I've had.
Yeah.
This place is huge. We're upstairs. We're on the second level.
Yeah. I just put like another. Did you see on top of the office? I have like a whole nother fucking thing over there
I
now.
didn't even notice.
I'm putting all shelving units over there.
No shit.
Yeah.
How big is this? What's the square footage of the bed?
Oh, I have no idea.
It's pretty fucking big.
It's like 50 feet deep, something like that.
Like 50 by 30, probably.
Yeah, something like that.
50 by 30, yeah. Plus you got how high is the ceiling? Like 30 feet?
Oh yeah, it's gotta be.
Yeah, more than that probably.
It's gotta be
Yeah.
at least 30.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
huge.
wicked
It's
tall.
like a truck bed.
Yeah, because I have like one of the bigger doors here. Like, yeah, I mean, I can put like box trucks in the air and
Yeah.
shit. So
Yeah.
Oh, you can fit a box truck in here?
Yeah.
Shit.
like no problem. Yeah, I work in the dude next door. His box truck is I service that all the time.
So what do you call this area that we're in here? The Raven's Nest, or so you have a cool name for it?
The crow's
It's
nest.
called a break room.
A break room?
It's for my employees. They microwave their hot pockets and shit.
Ooh, Cuisinart.
Actually, neither one of those dudes ever eat, so it seems like a waste. They're both skinny, so they don't eat. So I guess mostly me microwaving hot pockets.
The guys that
I
make
haven't
hot
had a Hot
pockets.
Pocket in a while.
Yeah.
Oh, I love hot pockets.
Yeah.
That's-
What's your
too.
everybody's telling us to stop talking about food on this podcast.
Fuck
but-
that. Talk about food.
Yeah.
But what's your Hot Pocket go to?
Ham and cheese or meatball?
Meatball. Okay.
Meatball's
Ooh,
good.
Meatballs.
I do, yeah. Meatball.
That's
Meatball for real.
So if you're going breakfast, you got to get the fucking bacon, egg, and cheese hot pockets.
They do breakfast now?
Yeah, dude, they have breakfast hot pockets, and they're bomb.
I
It's
never
been a
do
minute since
those.
I've had one.
It's bomb. So I got those, and then I got Philly cheesesteak. Those are pretty good. But now I want meatball.
Yeah, the meatball was the bomb.
Yeah.
Just the pepperoni. The pepperoni ones are kind of garbage too.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty much all it's up here is. And then like a bunch of books, like
magazines, books.
yeah. Then I'll come up here so I usually get here at like 6 a.m. and then I'm here for like 4 hours before we open. So I'll just like come up here and I'll like order parts up here. I'll bring the laptop up and all this other shit because like I don't know. It's just like, if you're out there, somebody's going to come bother you.
Yeah.
Like 110% of the time. Somebody's going to walk up, put their face on the glass. Like, dead ass, dude. Dead ass is
To
happening.
see inside.
Dude, because it's tinted, dude, people will just walk up and be like, "Dunk," and fucking like stare at you and like, you go like, gotta let them in when they do that. You know what I mean? Because
At like 6 a.m.
dude, it's always like the neighbors. They're like, oh, Steve's in there. Let's go fucking talk to him. And I'm like, I don't want to talk. I'm here to fucking like, because it's like during the hours we're open, I'm like half in the office, but like half in the shop, like helping fucking the guys and working on bikes and like there's certain shit that like only I do, like, you know, and I'm so hands on, dude. I like every job that leaves here, like I check it regardless of who does it. Like I check everything. I road test every bike. So there's a shit ton of paperwork that's involved with it, and I usually do that in the morning. So I'll do that up here, like put on the news and shit. Because that I got like that Xbox will somehow is attached to my neighbor's Wi-Fi, so I can watch the news.
Oh no shit.
That's
Yeah.
dope.
I wish we could have connected to your neighbor's Wi-Fi on this.
You can try. It's Xfinity Wi-Fi, but it's very like it's gonna drop. It's some random point. It's gonna drop. You know what I mean? So like you don't have like a reliable source of internet that you can probably record a podcast on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good enough for like fucking, like I said, like I'm just streaming the news in the morning and seeing who got stabbed in fucking Brookline or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many guys you got here now?
Me and 2 guys.
And they're both full time?
Yep. Both full time.
Fucking A.
And then Emma's still helping out with the paperwork and, you know, doing her projects here. And so she's like part time.
Yep. Fucking A.
Yeah.
Is that a relief or is it a pain in the ass?
Dude, it's like, I don't know. I don't really know. It's like sometimes it's fucking really awesome.
Yeah.
And then other times it's like, it's super stressful because, you know, a lot of what we do is not, we're not like Harley Davidson where we're like doing oil changes. You know what I mean? Like we take like 3 or 4 weeks to do like projects on bikes.
Yeah. That's what I was going to get into next. You do like the craziest range of shit.
Yeah. So like a lot of shit that I do is like, it takes a month to get paid. It takes 2 months to get paid. You know, so like I'm fronting the money the entire time. So when you have like, you know, thousands in payroll to lay out every month, you know, and that, you know, sometimes it's like, holy fuck, dude. Yeah. Like I'll dude, like some weeks I pay those guys and I have like $30 left.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just waiting for like the next fucking, you know, like we do everything on like payment schedules. So like we pretty much run up a tab where you get to like $1,000 in parts and labor. And then I'm like, I'm not working on your shit until you pay me. You know what I mean? So I'll put it aside and work on one of the other fucking, because we have 39 projects right now, like 39 between bikes and cars. I think 3 of them are cars.
Fuck.
So like probably 36 bikes and 3 cars.
Yeah.
To build right now. So I'll just
33 bikes?
36.
Whoa.
And 3 cars. So I'll just like move aside whatever one hasn't paid and just run up the next fucking, but you know, still in the fucking 5 to fucking 10 hours it took to get that guy's bill to $1,000, you know, I still make sure those guys get paid at the end of the week and fucking, you know, the lights are on and everything else.
Right.
It's a lot of fronting money. So like growing is great, but like I'm still, so you know me, dude, I don't do anything loans.
Right.
I don't really fucking do credit cards.
Yep.
You know, so everything, I don't have like working capital. I just have like me.
Yeah.
You know, so there's a lot more shit to front, but at the same time, like we're now reaching like this like height of this hill where like you can see there's always money coming in next week. So I'd say for like the past like, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or a month or so, like I really haven't even thought about money. Like I just fucking just keep working.
Yeah.
And like as long as you keep working, it just keeps coming.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm not like I don't think about money like I'm not like fucking rich, but like I just know that there's going to be enough at the end of the week because we have so many projects going at one time.
Yeah.
But like when I first took on more help, it's always way more stressful. but
Yeah.
you can't grow unless you take help. And like if you want to retire in this fucking industry, dude, like you better take help.
Yeah, you got it.
Because like I know so many old heads that are like that dude Grim that lives across from Jesse on 27, dude. He's like fucking 70 something years old, still wrenching on bikes to like live.
Yep.
Like I don't want to do that, dude. I want this place to be like, you know, I show up like once a week and I'm like empty the cash register and then go fucking buy a bag of drugs or something, you know.
Right.
And like nobody even cares because there's way too much shit going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, if you have any plans of retiring, you better grow your business. You better have people you trust.
Yeah.
The hardest part about this was finding people that could do all the stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, one day we're fucking working on bass boats. The next day we're working on hot rods.
Yeah.
You know? Every day we're working on motorcycles. You know, but like, you know, I'll fix people's generators. You bring a generator in.
Yeah, I've seen some crazy shit in this shop.
Yeah, I fucking literally fix everything, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
I've seen you swapping an axle in a fucking bass boat trailer.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Somebody just asked me if I could, and I'm like, yeah, I can. Yeah.
Now, does that kind of shit get you through winter, or is it just like, have you gotten like the winter shit figured out?
I haven't even thought about it, dude.
Like
Like,
well,
there's
you've
so
been doing it
much-
for a couple of years now here, though, right?
We're so booked at any given time. Like, we're 2 months out, so like, I have enough, dude. Like, I have a trike in there that's probably, you know, an 80-hour project downstairs. I have that C10, and that you know, that thing's fucking, dude. Who the fuck knows how many hours on that thing?
Yeah.
You know, those 2 jobs alone, and with the normal stuff, that'll get you through winter.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, do these guys stay full time in the wintertime, or
Yeah.
Nice?
yeah, when you get a good employee, you don't lay them off.
Yeah.
That's the stupidest move you can make.
Yep.
Like, you know, like fucking Joey, dude. If I ever lost Joey, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, it took forever to. Do you remember the dude we
Well,
had to? Do you remember the guy we had to like threaten him because he was bitching about his tools in Melrose?
Yeah.
We like shut the door, like, if you don't get your shit the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Well, I fired that dude for fucking doing heroin in the bathroom, like.
Yeah.
You know,
And the good thing about
I'm a pretty
Joe
chill
is-
workplace, but like, dude, like, there's a line there. You know,
The good thing about Joe is like when he came, he was like minimal experience in
Yeah.
like the wrenching. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you got to train him up the way you wanted. So now it's
Yeah.
like, you know, he does shit the way you do it.
Yeah, exactly. And the other side of that too is Joe is already like a fucking phenomenal fabricator. Like,
Yes.
you know, he's helped us grow that side of the business so much further now.
Right.
Dude, we're like, you know, I toss him to fucking the worst situations too. With like, because it's like, you know, one of the things, you know, that axle we did on that trailer, we built that axle.
No shit.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
yeah. So we welded that axle together. We got hubs. We got fucking, you know what I mean? So like, he just shows up every day, and I'm like, yeah. So today we're gonna build a trailer axle.
Yeah.
Today we're gonna fucking blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And he doesn't, you know.
The thing I noticed about Joe, just because I've had a business before, is like when I would come here and like shoot the shit.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Hey, what's up, Loctite?" And then just keep working. He wouldn't like stop what he was doing to come see what me and you were doing.
No, it never.
And
stops.
that's fucking huge.
He
dude.
never. And I tell him, I'm like, dude, you can come chill. And he's like, he just likes to work, man. That's like how he gets through the day.
Yeah.
You know, he's a hard worker. He's definitely one of the hardest working people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like, because that dude leaves here, he goes home. So, dude,
Yeah, no, it's not like wrenching on shit at home.
bro, so he lives in Chelsea. You know what I mean? So he drives 50 miles a day here, right? And so usually in the morning he'll go over to Aerocycle, which is in Medford, pick up our parts, fucking come up here, you know, drive 50 miles up here, work fucking all day. He never takes a break. You know, he's allowed to take a break, but he never stops and takes a break. And then he goes home and he cooks dinner for his family, and fucking after he's done cooking dinner, he's out in the garage taking side jobs. Like, that dude's a fucking hardworking dude.
Yeah.
He's like, hardworking motherfucker. I have
Yep.
a lot of respect for him.
Yeah. What did I say I was gonna get into next?
Only
Oh, like the fucking OnlyFans. We actually have an OnlyFans. The amount of different shit you do now is fucking crazy. Especially now that, like I said, he hasn't been on since he has his new shop, but he has a lift in here. How many cars? Well, you have a truck in here now, and how many bikes are on the floor? You think?
There's 36 bikes on the floor.
Yeah.
They're all under the car too, under the lift.
Wild.
I pulled right up. I pulled right in to the shop when I came here, and it's just a sea of bikes.
Yeah.
Cool bikes too.
Yeah.
You were you got a I'm not gonna name drop, but a very popular, very admired builder's bike is in here.
Yep.
That thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, thing's rad. It's a 71 Shovelhead. It was in Cycle Source. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a super nice bike.
Dude, the paint on that, with the gold leaf and shit. And
insane. Insane, dude.
So nice.
The paint's dope.
Everything's perfect, too. Like, I could never put together a bike without scratching the shit out of every part that I'm installing, too.
Yeah.
Like, everything's, like, even like you were saying, they got the cables, like, they're symmetrical.
Yeah.
They're fucking on both ends, you know?
Yeah, they did. That's a really good looking bike.
Yeah.
You know, needed some straightening out, but that's what we're here for.
And it needs to lose the fairing and the bags.
Yeah.
And then it's mint.
I don't think it looks bad with either of them.
If somebody gun to my head said you gotta have a bagger,
that would be it.
That would be it, dude.
For sure.
I definitely ride it around. I'd scoot around, you know, grocery getter.
It's fast too. It's an 88 inch.
It's an 88.
Yeah.
Smoothest ratchet top too.
Yeah, it's all Andrews
You just
gears.
shift it with a pinky.
Andrews.
No shit.
It's Andrews tall gears too, so they're like really stretched out 4-speed. It's like click. So you get like a really fucking long first gear. You can fucking rev the piss out of it.
No shit.
Yeah. He came to pick it up, dude. Gave me the money. Went outside, started it up. Just started beating the fuck out of it, dude.
Is that why it's
Like,
back?
Yeah, he hasn't left yet. He fucking just showed up just to pay and like play with the bike. Yeah. And so, dude, he like fucking cold starts it. And it's got a Mikuni, so it's got one of those adjustable idles. So he just cranks the idle up, dude. Starts beating the shit out of it cold. Right? And he comes back and he's like, why does this thing leak oil sometimes? And I was like, probably what you just did.
Yeah.
Like, I literally said to him, like, that was fucking stupid. Like, he's like, yeah, I had fucking R&R do this engine 2 years ago and it already leaks oil. And I'm like, because of that, dude.
Yeah.
You can't just do that. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that dude definitely got more money than sense. 110%.
Well, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be dumb, you gotta have the money to fix it.
Yeah. It was fucking wicked funny. I'm like, you know, me and Joe were just looking at each other like, what the fuck did he just really do that? Did he just fire it up and start ripping across the parking lot? Dude, and then he's ripping up and down that fucking Crawley Falls Road over there, that side street, just bombing up and down Crawley Falls Road, dude. And he comes back and I was like, yo, so that's like a 15-mile-an-hour road. And he's like, oh, is that why they were staring at me? I'm like, probably.
Yeah.
I'm like, probably. I was like, that makes us look really bad.
Yeah.
I was like, so thanks for that.
Yeah, you couldn't have just gone on 125. We could.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, there's a fucking yeah. I'm like, you pick the 15-mile-an-hour road or the fucking.
He's just running over fucking deaf kids and shit.
I'm like, dude, like the library's on that road. Like, that's a very chill road.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do that. He's like, oh, sorry, Steve. I'm like, yeah, okay, thanks. Glad you said you're sorry.
So
makes everything better.
What's up with your bikes now? I've only been seeing you on the shovel for a long time now.
Oh, I just love that shovel now, dude.
Is the sporty's good then?
Yeah. Well, it needs another clutch because I keep beating the fuck out of it. But I mean, like, that bike's good for a clutch every couple of years.
Yeah.
But no, I still take the sporty out once in a while. I just like the shovel head way more.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have not seen you on the sporty in a long fucking time.
Yeah, I'll take the sporty like a few months ago. I had to go
just real quick too, because all of our other episodes are gone.
Yeah.
So does anybody new? Just tell them real quick what the Sportster has. That way they don't think it's just like an 883 that's stock. It's like, yeah, obviously he likes the shovel better.
Yeah, it's a 89 with a S&S bottom end and Andrews transmission, 1250 top, port and polish heads, Dynatech ignition.
It's very fast.
A bunch of shit like that. Big cams, stupid shit. Yeah, it's like a 80 something horsepower build on a little, and it's a 4-speed stripped down to nothing. So it's like, 80 horsepower on a fucking little stripped down sporty is pretty fast.
Yeah.
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 So I'll usually take that thing like a few months ago, my fake tooth came out and I had to go down to my dentist and get it re-glued. And my dentist is in Peabody. So I just took the Sportster because I can do 100 down the highway the whole time. The Shovelhead doesn't really do, like, the Shovelhead can cruise at like 85, but like after that, you're like, you seem to be pushing it.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow it up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do a 93-inch kit in that.
Really?
Yeah, I got the cylinders already. I'm looking for a set of S&S flywheels to go with it. 4.5-inch flywheels. That'll be nice.
I can't believe you're still taking a sporty on the highway.
Why wouldn't I?
How many transmissions have you blown out?
I don't know. I don't even know, dude.
That's got to be from ripping down the highway at 100 miles an hour.
I honestly think it's from all the burnouts, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. Like, could be.
You don't think it's from ripping a fucking Pittsburgh on the highway? You do it 100?
I don't know, dude. Can't confirm or deny this.
Oh, fuck.
It's probably like the 4th or 5th transmission in that bike.
Yeah, it's been a bunch. It's been like 3 since I've known you.
Yeah. Every couple of years, I just, dude, I got
like not just like fucks
dude,
it up
I
a
like
little bit.
fucking
like,
explode
grenades
those some
it.
bitches.
Maybe you're shifting wrong.
Oh, I fucking shift super hard on that thing. Dude, I hook
Yeah,
it.
the time you lost your fucking thing, wasn't that on the way to fucking Pittsburgh?
What?
When your shifter splines got all stripped out and shit?
Oh, that was on my way back from,
You were on a trip somewhere.
I think I was in Jersey.
Yeah, actually I think you
Trog.
were, because then you
I was coming back
made
from
it to Connecticut, right?
Yeah, so I was
With
in
no shifter?
I was like in New York, dude, and I like had the shifter was still there, it just didn't really shift. So I like hammered it on as best I could, and I called
Made new splines.
dude, and I beat the fuck out of it. And I called Ronnie from Dirty Builds, and I was like, listen, I got a situation. I was like, I have just enough gas to get to Nick's house. I was like, so I'm gonna get this thing in the 4th, and I'm not stopping until I'm gonna blow through every red light. I'm gonna lane split. I'm gonna get into 4th. I'm gonna pull up to Nick's house at like 50 miles an hour, and that's gonna be it. And I did just that, dude. I was fucking, dude. I remember it was dark too in the Nick's neighborhood, and I got that 1989 like fucking shit headlight, dude. And I'm just like, fucking, I can't downshift, so I'm like hammering through this neighborhood, just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh in the dark, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die trying to get to this dude's house. And I pulled up, I shut it off, and me and Ronnie grabbed a drill and a fucking bolt, and some metric fucking bolt too, because that's all they had down there. And we tapped the shifter and put like a set screw in it, and that's how I got back home.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
God damn.
It was a good time. Yeah. What you gotta do what you gotta do.
Did you ever fix it after? Get that metric shit off your bike?
Dude, I rode with that shit for like mad long, like way too long. And then eventually, because the only way to fix that is you gotta pull the tranny out. Because on a 4-speed, the shifter pawl is like this fucking hook thing. So I bought a brand new one, right? Put it in, put a brand new shifter on it. Dude, and like the next year was the year that the end broke off that shifter pawl, and me and you were going somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to see like Dan Bliss, dude, and we're like on this curve doing like 50.
We were going to Dan's house, yeah.
Yeah, we were doing like 50, right? And the fucking brand new piece that I had installed from that trip, fucking the internal part snaps off, drops to the bottom of the fucking transmission, and it just locks the thing up solid.
Dude, we were cranking.
Dude, and I'm just
I
like,
bet you were going over 50.
Oh, I remember that. You guys were meeting up with all of us over at Dan's, right?
yeah,
Dude, I didn't even know for like
dude,
a half mile,
like
probably.
100-foot skid,
Holy
just like
shit.
fucking rode it out, and dude, I like got to the end of it, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't die. I'm like, I'm fucking still up. Like, swung my leg off the bike, dude, and just straight, dude, I had so much adrenaline, I just dragged that bitch to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Holy
And I turned around once I figured out that he wasn't there. So then I come cranking back, cannot find him anywhere, dude. Because like where we got locked up was at a fork, and he dragged the bike to the right. So when I was coming, I could just see the long skid mark, and I was like, "Where the fuck?" So then I'm like, "He fucking wrecked, dude." And then I look over, he's just standing in a parking lot. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That was crazy.
But I love that bike. I do. I would sell the shovel in a heartbeat compared to that thing.
Didn't we rip the chain off, dude, to be able to get it in the truck?
Yeah,
Because
so
it was locked in gear.
yeah, the training was just like completely locked. Couldn't shift it. Couldn't do anything. So I just pulled the chain off, and I called Joey, and I was like, "Go get my truck."
Yep.
Good times. Don't buy 4-speeds.
Weren't they going the highway?
I don't remember.
I thought me and you were like, let's just take the back roads out. I thought Joe
Yeah,
was
we
like,
were
yeah,
like-
I'm going to take the highway up. I'll leave in a little bit or some shit like that.
No, Joey wasn't even going there. He was still here working. He was
he?
Yeah, he was here like working on a customer's bike, which is why he had access to my truck because my truck keys were still here.
Yeah.
The keys, the ramp, everything.
Yeah, that was fucking sketch. Dude.
Yeah, that sucked.
Ever since then, I always think about that. I'm like, dude, if that happened on a highway, you know, now I'm like always nervous. I'm like, I'm going to die one of these
Dude,
days.
so come to find out, I was talking to somebody else that has a 4-speed recently, and they said they had the exact same problem. Oh, it's Barton's wrench. Dude, where the fucking hook comes off the shifter pawl and like drops to the bottom of the case because it's like literally like a fucking little baby tack weld, like the size of like the head of a thumbtack. Be like one of the plastic like little fucking like clear thumbtacks.
Yeah.
It's like that big of a weld that holds the fucking whole shifter on. So what Joe and I did was we fucking pulled the piece out and we just stuck it on, and you could literally line the tack back up, the crack in the tack, and just slid it on and just did a fucking huge weld all the way around the fucking back of it and never had a
Oh, it's still
problem since.
salvageable.
Yeah, it was, dude,
So you
the
just
piece
fixed
was
it
totally
up.
fine.
Holy
Just
shit.
pulled it out and put it in.
The trans was fine?
No, the trans was fucked.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, I broke like fucking mad teeth and now what transmission's in it now? Oh, the one from Amy. Whiskey Eye?
Yeah.
Her fucking I have the 883 transmission from her 4-speed. Lives on.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. Somebody else, one of the last spotted guys, that happened to them on Ratchet Top. They were like cranking down the highway, just got off the highway, the thing just fucking locked up, cracked the transmission and everything.
Yep.
I was like, fuck, dude. So that was two people that I know.
I think that was Corey.
Yeah, it was one of those guys. I think Grease fixed it too. Well, he welded it back together, but.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit terrifies me now.
Yeah. Don't aggressively shift your 4-speed.
Yeah, well, dude, that's one thing that makes me nervous because now that I got the mids, I shift so much fucking harder because like you're just there and like
Yeah.
Get all your weight on it.
yeah, it's fucking sketchy. I'm gonna end up breaking it. Let's just pull it apart and have Joe weld it.
It's wicked easy, dude. I can pull those
Just
trains
make
out
that
in
a
like 10
service,
minutes.
dude.
Yeah.
Make that part of the service from now on.
Dude, that transmission is like a 10-minute job.
No shit.
Like, so fast at this point.
Yeah, because you do it every year. Oh,
I put it down to a sign. I pull out just the tools for that job. Like, you know, when you got something down that well, you know every socket that's involved with it.
yeah.
That's where I am on fucking 4-speed transmissions and Sportsters.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah. But that's pretty much the only time I really ride that bike is like highway.
Yeah, I haven't seen you ride it in a long fucking time. I think I've seen one video of like you just smoldering the tire out front of the shop.
I'll do that once in a while. I love doing that.
It's like start up, do a burnout, shut it back off.
Yeah. Cold start, full burnout. Yeah, no. I think I just put the tire on, so naturally I just fuck it all up.
Yeah, you gotta get the sticker off.
Yeah. How else do you get the sticker off?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So do you do like winter storage and shit still, or no?
A little bit.
It's not like a priority thing now.
I would honestly, dude, I wish I didn't even offer it this year.
Really?
I don't think I'm gonna offer it again next year.
Really.
Need the space.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the ass, to be honest. I don't know. It's like so many people rely on you, and you kind of feel bad, not taking it. You know what I mean? Because you've stored these people's bikes every year since you met. But dude, I got way too much work at this point.
Right.
I don't know. I'm thinking about renting another bay, just to store bikes in.
Yeah. Yeah, I just seen a sign up front that said they had one available.
No, dude. I'm gonna go talk to George and say you want to go have someone.
Fit a lot of bikes in one of those.
Dude, George got the same problem as me.
I know.
He got more work than fucking space.
I know.
Hmm.
That wouldn't be a bad deal for you, both of you. Dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he a mechanic too?
Yeah, he's the guy in the corner that does all the hot rods.
He's the second best mechanic in the show.
Yeah.
You're the first.
Yeah, I'm the best.
Dude, winter storage though, is that just to store it, or do you guys do
Can we
like a
go back
service
some?
on it?
Who are the two other mechanics in Brentwood that are better than me?
You don't know them?
Do you know them?
You're in the industry, bro.
Is it my apprentices?
Joe's pretty good.
He is pretty good. It's the best of the best.
The other one's Goldwing Plus. AKA in Fremont.
Oh my god.
That's your homie though, right? You
Yeah.
guys talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally friends with every other shop in the area. Yeah, that dude's pretty smart. Gold Wings Plus.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta be to work on a Goldwing.
Dude,
That's
I did.
what he does? That's like his whole thing?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
He's into Gold Wings.
He has a metric fuck ton of Goldwings out front of his house.
Dude, I did 2 Honda Valkyries last year, and I was like, that's the last of that shit. We do not touch those multi-carb fucking things. There's not enough money in it, dude. Or you have to be very good.
Yeah.
And that guy is very good, and I still don't think he's making money at it, so
It's just a passion project.
I guess so, dude.
So weird to me that people are into gold wings.
Dude, Gold Wings have a huge following.
Huge. You've been seeing that
Huge.
dude on fucking Instagram? Makes all the reels of him hill climbing
Oh,
gold
I've seen that,
wings,
yeah.
and off-roading gold wings.
The young
Just
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
Fucking
what the
sending it.
fuck?
Dude, I've seen this thing where this guy put a camper on the back of his Gold Wing. He had a full-blown fucking RV setup on it, dude. And it was this we're gonna test it out, and if it works good, we're gonna make it into a fucking a product. And the dude's fucking sleeping on it one night, dude, and the Gold Wing just fucking tips over.
Oh, it's literally on the
Dude,
back.
it's like a tour pack that's a fucking RV.
Holy
And
shit.
it extends out like a fucking, I don't even know, almost like a fucking drawer comes out, right? And then it's got 2 legs that came out. And I'm like, dude, he's explaining it in the video, and I was like, that shit's gonna tip over.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a lot. This dude's
How do you
gonna
expect
roll
that not
over in the
to
middle of
tip
the night. And then sure enough, he rolls over, and the fucking, it needs outriggers or some shit, dude. So,
Yeah, that wasn't a very thought out plan.
but Goldwing guys get super into it.
Yeah, there's a guy out by me, and he's one of those dudes that will talk your ear off.
Yeah.
And if I see him coming, I'm on my bike and I'm in the same gas station, I see him pull in, I'll just throw the fucking pump down and just be like, fuck out of here. Because that's like a 40-minute conversation. And all he wants to do is talk about his red, white, and blue gold wing and the good old days. Yeah.
Red, white, and blue Goldwing, huh?
Yeah.
That's real patriotic.
Yeah.
Nothing more American than a Japanese bike painted with the American flag.
There used to be one guy around here that had a Holly carb on his fucking Goldwing and a supercharger. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Just straight piped was the loudest fucking thing in the world. And no plastic on it whatsoever, just a frame and a motor.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah, it was fucking insane.
I saw this thing online, but he was talking on one of those forums about when I was researching those Valkyrie projects that were here. And dude was talking about putting an Edelbrock intake on it, and I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. Those Honda guys are crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, how do you become a Honda guy?
I was a Honda guy.
I had nothing to say. Joe loves Hondas too.
Dude, Hondas are great
You
cars.
you guys could talk rice all day.
They're great cars.
He loves that shit. He had like a turbo fucking Toyota something then back in the day.
And what too?
No, it was like a fucking Corolla. Like
What the fuck?
Yeah, like
like the old school ones.
like a '99 Corolla.
Oh, no, that's not what I was thinking of.
Yeah, no.
You know what I'm talking about? The ones that was at the track for like 7 seconds.
He's like straight Chelsea that shit, dude.
Jesus Christ. It's
Yeah.
like a Toyota Camry supercharged.
You know.
Got a blower sticking out of the hood. Oh, that's fucking funny.
American V8s, dude.
So what are the bigger projects you got lined up for this winter?
C10 build's pretty huge.
Is that like a full
So that guy put in a 383.
sick?
He put in some kind of built trans. I forget what it is. He put in a strange rear end with Willwood brakes.
Fuck.
Tubular. He like did a ton of work, and we just have to make
That's
it
so much money, just what you said.
all. Oh yeah. Tubular lower control arms, like a bunch of shit, dude. Brand new, all pre-bent stainless brake lines. He had us fucking descale and undercoat the frame.
God damn.
Like kind of like build everything. So like he put in all those components.
Like Blue Point?
Yeah, it's all brand new. Never been fired. So we have to wire it, put all the, put the radiator in, connect everything. You know what I mean? Connect the dots. He like took it as far as he could take it, and then, like we have to do things like set the pinion angle, make sure the drive shaft is spinning true. Because sometimes you'll like have a drive shaft that's off center, dude, and it create a gnarly vibration. So make sure that's fucking set up correctly. Stupid shit like that. Like the pinion angle's definitely not right. He's like, oh, it should be the same as factory, and I'm like, well, that shit's like not set up like factory, so
yeah.
It's like he's got all different suspension in the rear, so none of the angles are the same. So we're gonna have to probably add a couple degrees to the pinion angle, and just a bunch of stupid shit like that.
And are you doing that track this winter?
Yeah, so the trike is it's a Roadmaster trike. It's down there right now. If you look over the edge, it's in the corner by the compressor. It's this company called Roadmaster. It's like a fucking wicked gay fucking trike. It's like the gayest thing you could ever build. But it pays the bills, whatever. It's wider than a normal trike. It has like the biggest seat you've ever seen. It has like 3 more gallons of gas in the rear fender.
What?
Yeah.
What power is it?
A Harley 103 cubic inch twin cam. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's pretty gay. It's not. It's like
It's pretty gay.
it's like I do not like it, but so another shop was attempting to put it together, and then like I don't know, for whatever reason they couldn't do it. So here I am.
Sick.
Yeah. It's like my specialty is
stuff that nobody else wants to
So
do.
is this like a kit?
yeah. But it's really not that complicated. It's just I feel like
Is it a kit that goes on a motorcycle?
yeah, so it was originally like a 2013 Street Glide or Electric Glide or some shit like that. And then you put this Roadmaster kit on it. And the guy got like fucking all the stuff like on the bike. It just like doesn't work.
Is it a kit that it eliminates the rear wheels, or like the training wheel kind of kit?
It is that kind of kit. It eliminates the rear wheels, but it has like a full fiberglass body. It doesn't look like training wheels. It's the most expensive trike you can buy.
No shit.
So here's the thing, right? Like, it's even bigger than like a Harley trike. So when I went to go pick this thing up, I showed up with the regular motorcycle trailer, and it's so fucking big that it's like 6 feet wide. Like, no bullshit.
So does it? I guess
I couldn't put it on the trailer.
it's not a
Ended up
full
having
frame.
pad.
It's just the rear end that you attach to the.
Yeah.
the
Exactly. And then you have to wire in the reverse. You have to change like the primary to have enough, you have to change all the gearing so there's enough power to pull this fucking huge, fucking monstrous fucking rear end.
Yeah.
It has like car tires on the back.
I was gonna say, like, yeah. So actually,
It's a trike with independent rear suspension, which is pretty
What
like.
the fuck?
Yeah, it has like 2 CV axles and a differential. It has electric reverse.
God damn.
It has a
That's pretty cool.
transfer pump in the fender that we have to wire so that
2 CV
There's a
axles,
button-
not just a hard axle going across.
2 CV axles.
What the fuck?
There's a button. You flip this button on the handlebar, and then you like hold the horn button, and it takes the gas from the rear tank to the front tank with the transfer pump.
God damn, it's the old Chevy.
Right, dude?
You gotta flip that switch.
Oh, dude, so it's already got a 6-gallon tank, and then you figure another 3 in the fucking fender.
Why do you need all that?
Dude, that's like 9 fucking
Where you
gallons of
going?
gas. Like, what the fuck you doing? Like,
Trying to go cross country, bud?
yeah, so it holds like,
It's like 6 gallons. That gets you far as fuck.
so the stock tank's 6, and then, so overall it's 9.
A fender gas tank.
Yeah. Well, it's not really in the fender. It's attached to the bottom of the fender. But you got to figure, because it's a trike now, you have this empty space where the center wheel used to be. So they made that into a gas tank. Yeah.
No shit.
And it's not like a reserve thing. It'll use the gas from there.
No, it is a reserve.
It is a
So
reserve.
you have to
3-gallon
manually,
reserve.
once you get, once you have the space available in your tank, your main tank, because it's fuel injected, you just hit this button and it pumps from the rear tank to the front tank.
Just in case you have another
Pumping.
200 miles before gas station.
Yeah,
like,
fuck,
you know,
dude, there's no gas tanks in Arizona.
1,200 gas stations on the way here. It's not like
Yeah.
60s.
Dude, listen, I don't know. I just build the shit.
Does it have, so it has the full front half of a street glide, road glide, whatever?
Yeah. Yeah, and that was all fucked up. It was full of fucking
Now, is it just like a bench
mouse
seat?
nest.
Or is it still like the regular motorcycle seat and then a bench seat?
Bro, I'm gonna have to show it to you after we're done recording. It's like not even joking. It's a like if you took a regular motorcycle seat and like Xeroxed it and then hit like plus 0.5, dude, it's like it's like this wide. Not even joking. It's as wide as this couch.
So it's still just for one
Like
person.
just this half of this couch, like this cushion over. That's one seat, and then it's got the back like a normal, it's got like a trunk and shit in the back, dude. Like a full trunk.
That's fucking wild.
It's like putting the half of a car on the thing, dude. It's fucking crazy. So
It's gotta be nice to do something different, though, right?
no,
You're just like,
it's gay.
nah, fuck that thing.
No, it's gay as shit. It's wicked gay. I want nothing to do with it, but like, dude,
Is it like speakers back there you gotta hook up? and all
oh,
that
so
shit,
much
too?
stupid shit like that, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like shit that's like painful for me as like the person I am, like I'm literally gonna get a fuck your bagger tattoos pretty soon.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. It's like selling your soul, But that's what you can't. If anybody in this industry thinks that you can make a living just doing choppers, fucking good luck to you.
Yeah, you can't.
Good luck to you, because Jesse James couldn't do it. So makes you think you can.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, the whole fucking thing about choppers is like do it yourself.
yeah. So like, I
There's
see
no
these.
business.
Dude, I see these people like popping up with like chopper companies, and I'm like, dude, unless you're selling, you can sell parts and make it, but you're not gonna build choppers, especially the style choppers that we like, and make a fortune in this
No.
industry. You're not even gonna make a living.
You can do two
Like-
things. You can be a welder to do the hardtails, and you can know how to wire them. Those are the two things that people don't know how to do.
But even that's not like, dude, like I'm like the wiring dude around here.
right.
Like,
Well, that's what I mean.
and I do like fucking 5 a year.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like 5 wiring harnesses. 5 choppers a year is like, that's more than most people wire, but that's not enough to like fucking keep the lights on.
That's
Right.
fucking crazy too, because like wiring a chopper is stupid simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it's not expensive and it's not very hard. And it's one of those things that like when you first get into choppers, you're like, I don't know how to wire this thing.
Oh yeah.
Just go ahead and do it.
Oh, it's so much easier than people think it is.
So easy.
Like, it's just intimidating because you look at a stock harness,
It's fucking great. Yeah.
dude, and it's
Yeah,
like,
oh my god.
That's
like-
the first step is you just gotta rip that thing out, throw it in the garbage and forget about it.
yeah, just start from
Yeah.
scratch.
And
yeah,
then
I've
just
never
start from
understood
the
when people are
bat.
like, "Well, I'm just gonna
Well, people
I'll use
overcomplicate
what I
it.
don't
like,
need."
Oh yeah, no.
Dude, people like overcomplicate it, and they're like, "Oh, it needs to have a kill switch. It needs to have a high-low. It needs to have this. It needs to have that." I'm like, no, the fuck, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It
What
needs
are the biggest things that you see coming here
what-
that people don't know how to do?
wiring.
I would assume wiring, timing.
Yeah, a lot, dude. People fuck up timing all the fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know,
Voltage charged.
dude. People time it to like the wrong mark all the time, and most of those people are chopper people.
Yeah.
Because we do a ton of like finishing people's choppers for them. Like we do a shit ton of that shit. Like just wrapping up fucking the end of a Sportster project or the end of an XS project, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I got it this far. I can't get it to run." I'm like, "Yeah, it's time to like this piece of dust on the flywheel." You know,
I see, like on the shovel head, I had like there was an imperfection on the
I've seen this
flywheel,
a
and I
bunch
was
of
like, oh, I think that's the hash mark. I've timed it to that.
yeah, I've
First
seen
one.
that a bunch.
Yeah.
People are like, they'll just be like a dot of rust, and they're like, "That's the dot," and I'm like, "No, it's not."
You should, you should,
Once you
get a whole revolution out of it before you pick the spot.
yeah, that's what I tell everybody. I'm like, really look that sumbitch over before you.
I'll never forget Rhino. I'm talking to Rhino, and he's like, I got the bike to kick over all the time now. He goes, but it kicks me every time. But guess what? I'm done with it. I'm just going to deal with it. I'm like, no. Don't deal with it.
There's a one kick bike, but it's
But
the bike that
kick him
kicks
every
bad.
time.
What the fuck?
I like my bikes like I like my women.
Abusive.
Yeah.
Little fucked up into hit me.
Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not right.
But to be fair, he's doing points for the first time. So he's just been fucking with that.
And I am retarded. Like we were talking before.
Yeah.
I am retarded.
we collectively in here, Steve's has the highest education out of all of us. me and Loctite have a GED and a half between the two of us.
Yeah.
Allegedly. You can't prove it.
Yeah, prove it.
Yeah, it was amazing to me though. Like with the timing thing, the first time I took that bike out was to go to the La Espada show, and I knew that I didn't do the timing right, and I could not get this fucking thing to go over. But I was pushing it, and I was like, I got on it to roll down a hill, and the fucking thing started up. Yeah. Like as I was rolling, I accidentally put it in gear and like bump started it. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's weird. This isn't supposed to work at all.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I've set the timing on that thing like 2,000 different times. But I think the next step is I'm just going to go to the electronic ignition.
I'm just going to give up on points.
Yes.
He's like, yes, actually I am.
Okay. I mean, all right.
Do you have points in your shovel?
No.
What do you got in there?
I use 2KI.
Okay, I got the same thing. Do you have the little programmer for that?
Of course he does.
I'm going to need to
That's what
borrow
he
that.
does. That's what he does for a living.
That's the only reason I didn't use it is I was like, oh, how much is the programmer? It's like $200.
$75.
What, in 1995
Hey,
money?
dude. That's what it
Adjust
cost-
for inflation,
that's what it
dude. That
cost
shit
me,
was
man.
$200.
That's what it cost me. It's $75.
And I had to buy a new coil. That's the other thing.
You don't have to.
I had a... You don't have to? Oh, I had a 5 ohm. You need a 3 ohm.
Yay. I thought you were talking about because it was single fire versus three fire.
I have a single fire. Is that... Heard that's the tits for cooking. I want you to get your professional opinion as the third best motorcycle mechanic in Brentwood.
What the fuck?
You should put that on the sign, dude.
What was the question again? I'm so busy being insulted. I can't remember what you said.
So busy being insulted.
I can't even remember what you said.
The single fire coil.
You should be able to kick them either way.
I know, but is it actually? Is there any benefit to it?
If you can literally set up any ignition with any coil, and if you do it correctly, it'll kick fine. So there's no benefit for what you're looking for, unless you're you're talking like
Set it up correctly. That's
that's the
a
key.
tall order.
Yeah, like for what you're looking for is just a bike to start. That shouldn't be a mistake.
Well, you get on you get deep in these forums, and it's like, it's easier to kick.
You gotta stay right off the forum.
Yeah, don't go in a forum.
The forums are a bunch of people that have not a fucking clue, but they just argue about that they do.
Yeah, don't listen to forums. Go read your manual. Like
I have a hard time reading the
find a manual that specifically addresses points, and just follow that.
Specifically addresses points. They have those.
Well, because like your bike didn't come with points, it came with electronic ignition.
In my manual, it does points and factory electric.
Yeah, so you should find a manual that does points, and then just follow the instructions. I mean, they're like stupid easy. Shouldn't really have a problem. Are you like
you're overestimating?
Are you like not holding your advanced weights open? Like,
huh? I read at a 4th grade level. I told you I don't even have a GED. My daughter, when we go to sleep, she reads me a book.
My daughter reads me a book too.
It's so much easier that way.
you guys
I'm the type of motherfucker. I have to actually point at the word. I'm like,
oh, same. So I get lost. I'll get lost. I'll say the same line twice.
I go, oh, do you mind if we go back a page? Now she's reading me books. I just fall asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, part of it is too.
What to say.
Yeah, so like you guys grew up around cars, grew up around like mechanical things. I just hopped in like in my 30s or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I can do this too. So the fundamental stuff like doesn't even, like if you want to learn like a fucking foreign language or whatever, the earlier you start, the easier it is.
Sure.
Yeah. You habla español?
What'd you call me? Fuck, you just call me?
But like for me, it's like I have to. Yeah, I'm like in the manual. I'm like I have my finger on the letters, and I'm trying to read it, and I'm like, it just doesn't make sense. That's why it's helpful to have people that actually know how to do it, and you're like, oh no, that's good, or to check it or whatever.
There's a guy on YouTube called Pacific Mike.
Oh yeah, I watched a lot of his shit.
Dude, he is phenomenal.
He's my spirit animal.
Dude, he's like the best teacher, and he has incredible style.
You know why I like him? Because he's old and he talks slow, so I can understand.
Yeah. Dude, I can get
he's Chopper Bob Ross, dude.
Chopper Bob Ross.
Yeah.
It's just a happy little points.
That's okay. It's gonna leak.
It's a happy leak.
What you say though? If I got high, dude, and watched him, I could watch his YouTube channel like it's episodes of a TV
dude, I
series.
literally watch that shit. I'm watching that shit, and I'm like, not even doing that job. I'm just like, man, this guy's relaxing.
Yeah,
he's just chill. Like,
I wish that was my grandpa.
Man, dude, you're like, I watch him, and I'm like, I wish I could be that calm doing anything. Like,
yeah,
but
seriously,
like, I am so high strung that, like, dude, like, I take a piss and I'm angrier than that guy. Like,
yeah.
My God, this piss is taking forever. Like,
I'm trying to squeeze it out.
It's like smacking your dick. You fucking busting.
Dude, he's just so calm. I'm like,
yeah.
Still
yeah, dude. I envy that fucking demeanor where he's just like trying to get a C clip on you. You'll watch him too for like 40 minutes trying to get this thing on, and he's like, "Oh, if my cameraman can just come around this way," and But yeah, he's great. He has good information on shovels and pans and all that shit too.
Yeah.
Dude's got ill choppers too, and you like very casually you'll see them in the video and be like, "Yeah, I think today we'll
he has choppers.
My knucklehead chopper."
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just a little Survivor I picked up, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." All right. We're gonna ride over to Born Free today.
He must crush it off YouTube. His views are like everybody knows that guy.
We got to get a uniform. We need the denim shirts.
Yeah, dude, just fucking, we're all rocking Canadian tuxedos.
If an old dude, if a guy has gray hair and a denim shirt and he's giving you advice about a motorcycle, you gotta better heed that shit, dude.
100%.
Dude, I think I'm just gonna get a denim shirt so people take me more seriously.
What's that dude from Lowbrow's name? The one who does all their videos?
Tom or whatever, the long-haired guy.
Yeah, the old guy. He looks like he would be Mike's son.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a little bit more spunkier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Any other big products besides the trike and the truck? Builds, any of that shit?
Hey, are you doing anything for yourself?
Not that I'm going to talk about.
Do you want to talk about the big one?
Secret.
No.
Oh,
You want me to?
Kinda.
Dude, I kind of don't want.
it's kind of dope.
I don't want.
Yeah,
I don't want to end up second.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get
Like-
it. I get it.
Again, the second best mechanic in all of Brentwood.
Gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh, you'll charge your little fucking.
Robot dick, I suck on.
fucking
Why does everybody call them robot dicks?
Because you're sucking on them. They're little robots.
you don't feel gay just sucking on a USB all day?
Dude, I feel so gay. I wish butts wouldn't
Smoke
kill you.
cigarettes again.
I would love to. I love smoking.
I love smoking so
Yeah.
much.
I love smoking so much. But I do, like, get to a certain age where,
All your friends start dying from cancer, and you're like,
That's why I quit.
maybe I should stop. You quit like nobody I've ever seen.
oh, you quit?
Dude, he was like,
Cold turkey?
I don't smoke cigarettes or drink Dunkin' Donuts anymore.
No coffee?
I drink Dunkin' Donuts again.
Yeah, you started that, but I'm saying you
Hell
just quit
yeah.
everything. It was like, I'm done. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore.
I just did it.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
can't do that, dude.
Yeah. I have willpower.
And
I have
people will
no
still be
willpower.
ripping butts on the shop. Doesn't even bother them, dude.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah, I don't have the willpower for that shit.
No, dude. That's why, like,
If one of you guys
I don't
ripping
even
butts
do
right now,
that
I'd be
yet.
smoking butts again right now.
If you pulled out a pack and were like, hey, you want a butt? I'd be like, of course I did.
Yeah, can I get two actually?
I'll buy that pack off you.
Yeah. You sell Lucy's or?
That's why, like, when I was younger, I was like when oxys were getting big and shit, I was like, I'm not going to touch them at all. Because I knew that I would have not been able to ever get off them.
Yeah,
Or heroin or whatever that, like,
yeah.
I'd just be like, yeah, I'm going to die if I take it. These are so great.
Dude, I can do like any drug, I can just quit. Like it's very easy.
I have a very,
Very
addictive
easy.
personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Even
all
like-
I want to do.
Yeah.
just want to smoke and
Even
drink
just
and
like dabbling
gamble.
with coke, I have to like tell myself like, you don't do this every day.
Dude,
Stop.
Coke is too expensive.
Stop.
I've never bought cocaine in my life. You know that? Every time I do coke, it's free. Well, that's not true. I just bought a bunch of cocaine at one time.
Yeah. I'm gonna say that is not true, bro.
I forgot about that fucking few months there.
Well, nowadays, dude, fucking fentanyls and everything. So it's like,
But since then, before that month, and after that month,
I think it was longer than a month.
whatever.
That was a straight ripper, dude.
Dude, it was a good time. Yeah. It was a good time. Sometimes you go on a bender.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let loose.
Hey, fucking.
on a good bender, yeah.
Sometimes you go on a bender.
I don't know if I'd survive a bender now.
Blow off some
I don't think I could.
Yeah,
I don't
end
think I
up
could
in
do
a
that again.
hospital.
I don't think I could do any of that shit anymore.
No. I would die, I think.
Yeah.
My body's fragile now.
I don't even drink alcohol anymore.
I know.
It's fucking, dude, I'm like pretty much sober. Other than weed.
The sober cobra, dude.
Like, I call it California sober.
What's that? Oh, because
Just smoke weed all day. But it's super weird, like, like not
a
being
lot of
drunk
people
at
do
events.
that.
Yeah.
It's like people, they'll go to like AA and they're like, yeah, I've been sober fucking 3
That's
years.
Yeah.
And they'll smoke an ounce every day. And I'm like,
That's not sober.
Yeah.
Like, we're not really sober. Like,
sober is anything mind altering, isn't it?
that's what I would think. Like you're not doing anything. I mean, I definitely
like
smoke
nicotine,
plenty of
nothing.
weed. So,
Yeah, well, a lot of people that get sober, they'll quit booze and then they slug
Drink
mad
mouthwash.
coffee,
Oh.
just coffee and cigarettes, alone.
Yeah, I'm addicted to both of those things.
yeah, I fucking,
I'm like a weird drunk. Like I don't drink ever, but then when I drink, I need to drink everything.
dude, quitting drinking was one of the best things ever.
I hate that you did. We used to get into it, dude.
Dude, it's so
We
funny
used to
now.
drink so much.
You
Want a Modelo?
go to an event, dude. Nah, I'm good. And do you just straight watch everybody be
I'm so
retards?
disrespectful. I'm breaking the balsa wood. I'm just getting beer all over your couch.
It's all good. That's what it's up here for.
You're
This
getting
couch-
reamed
it's
out.
not even a real couch, dude.
I'm not even.
Like it broke, so I just put plywood.
Oh, nice,
This is
dude. DIY.
Yeah, dude.
DIY.
Oh yeah.
Fuck my way through this couch.
You're just not as
Well,
imposing now that you don't have your Mass accent. Now that you've been gentrified is a New Hampshireite.
That's not what that word means.
It is.
You're fucking retarded. You definitely can tell that you got a GED.
I don't have GEDs. But New Hampshire, they only go back 10 years, so it's fine. I was in school a lot longer than 10 years ago, so. That's all you got to know, guys. That's the hot tip of the day. Find out how far they go back on the background searches.
Oh, yeah.
And then you're good to go.
Just wait it out.
Just wait it out.
10 years.
It's the key of life.
I have
New
clearance
man.
on a nuclear fucking base.
Which is crazy to me because when you got married, I couldn't give you a knife as a gift.
Yes.
Oh, you can't get a knife?
No.
Dude, legit.
You
Like,
can't have any kind of deadly weapon.
Is that that's
you can't
still
have a
thing?
knife?
You can't even have, like those monkey fists that people have? Can't even have that. If I have a baseball bat, no glove, 5 years.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, the glove is what makes it cool?
Yeah, because then it's like a
That's a
thing,
workaround,
you know what I
huh?
mean?
Like, I'm gonna beat your ass on.
What about batting gloves?
Nah, you gotta have like a baseball glove.
Oh, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, anything that can be considered a deadly weapon.
Everything's a deadly weapon.
I know, dude. It's
Dude, I
fucking,
Those
beat-
bits are a
I
deadly
can beat you to
weapon.
death with my
It's-
fucking cell phone.
yeah,
if I
it's
want.
fucked,
Like,
dude.
That's stupid.
kill a man with a beer
It's
can.
3 to 5 mandatory.
Mandatory?
Mandatory 3 to 5.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, I remember at your wedding, and I like walked up. I was like, "Hey, I got you this knife," and you're like, "I can't have this." I was like, "Ah,
It was a big knife.
Yeah.
It was like a Crocodile Dundee.
You just have to walk. You just have to walk around with a baseball
I still have that
ball
knife.
in the night.
No, I carry box cutters
It's for work."
because it's for work. And motherfucker, let me cut you with a box cutter. Tell me how you feeling.
Yeah.
Well, you probably
Wait,
won't
so
feel
you
it,
can't
but
have any size knife? Like, what
No.
about fishing?
I mean,
Box cutter? No.
I just said box cutter.
yeah, I use a box cutter.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's sketchy, but
That's what I'm saying.
yeah, you just gotta hide them in your ass. Dude. That's where I keep my fucking switchblades.
No shit.
Yeah.
Blade first.
Yep.
You
Handle
just need
first.
like one friend that can carry multiple guns.
Yeah.
That's how.
I used to actually. I had a friend that did that for me.
Yeah. Is it James?
No, he definitely would though. He definitely would though.
I really thought 100%. I was like, probably James.
Yes, guy used to ride. He used to have one that he would keep on him, and then kept one in his saddlebag.
That also sounds like James.
Yeah, it probably is James. Honestly,
How was he?
good, really good actually.
Good.
All right. Well, what else do you want to tell these people?
Nothing.
No, you have any specials going on? What's going on?
Nah,
Are you still taking in fucking work? What's the wait time?
It's like
Do
2
people have time to fucking drop winter projects off?
Probably call me. If it's something quick, I'll usually like sneak you ahead. Like if it's something I can do like in and out in a day, I'll just cut the line. And then
But if it's like in depth,
if it's like another project,
sorry, bud.
it's probably 2 months away from getting into another project.
And listen, I'll give you guys advice. If you don't know how to work on your bike and you need to make the Mecca trip to Laconia next year, book your appointment now.
Yeah, for real.
Don't wait until June.
Yeah.
Because you're not getting in.
Yeah. Yeah, come summertime, you're not doing. Usually in the summer, we're like 3 to 4 months out.
Yeah.
And like I said, unless it's a small thing that I can sneak it in and out real quick for you,
This place is crazy in summer.
dude, it's retarded.
Like, you cannot walk in this bitch till you start pushing bikes out.
Straight up.
You have a lot of bikes in here.
It's even like that right now. Like if you look over
Yeah,
there,
you got a
railing,
bunch out there right now.
it's fucking tight, dude. We've like really, I mean, because now we have a parts department. Like we have fucking.
Oh, yeah, that little fucking addition thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
cool.
You can like buy parts here now. You can order V-twin parts or drag parts or fucking whatever. We have a bunch of fucking parts in stock. We have tires in stock. Not like crazy amount of parts. Like we're not like quite there yet, but who knows if we'll ever get there, dude. There's so much service work compared to what there was years ago that
Right.
I feel like the size of the parts department's okay right now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but like you can come here and buy like 90% of your gaskets. You know, like if you're trying to build a Harley engine, you probably have every gasket in stock. really
Yeah, you
sick.
got those dope ass boards too. That's fucking
Yeah, I
sick.
got tons of fucking drag specialty boards loaded with gaskets, and whole offices loaded with gaskets, and I have like a top end kit for everything from panhead to M8 in stock. I have one for every bike.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Are there plans to grow the parts department?
I don't know.
Just depends.
It really it's a lot of work, dude. It's constantly updating inventory, and like, we're all digital now. Like back when fucking you were working at Melrose with me, like, remember we were doing all that shit by hand, like,
Yeah.
dude. So there's such a volume of bikes now, and such a volume of inventory here that like it's all done through the computer now. It's only like $100 and something a month to manage the inventory and shit, but like that's like part of what I do in the morning, where I'm here for like that 4 hour period by myself. Is like I'm just in there like, fucking, how many fucking rocker box gaskets do we have? How many of this? How many of that? So like, if we could start selling enough parts that it would be advantageous to have an employee for that department, then I'll grow it. But like, currently, most of the parts sales are literally kind of like back to myself. You know what I mean? I go from like the parts department to the service department.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I just, keep shit in stock for myself.
Is that deal still on the table from Arrow with all the old shit?
Yeah, I actually just picked up their shock block.
Dude, that would be huge. I bet you could sell a lot of that shit to just like local people.
Yeah,
Like carry a parts department for like that kind of shit.
Yeah, but like, it's people realizing that you have it too. That's it. Like, people don't think about coming in here for parts.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. People think you can only buy parts for Harleys at the Harley dealer,
which is the most expensive place.
Yeah, but realistically, like, I could probably get you way nicer parts for way less money.
Yeah,
and like, for instance, like V-twin, like, you're getting the same price from any V-twin dealer. You know what I mean? So like you're contractually obligated to hold a certain price point. So it's not like when you go to fucking Harley, they also order from V-twin. You know what I mean? So like, you're getting the same price on stuff like that, but like I don't know, way over. If they can overcharge you, they will. Like, if they can find like an OEM one, they're gonna overcharge you. Like, they still have slab sized gaskets in stock at Harley.
That's insane.
Yeah,
but you can't get something for a fucking '87 Sportster.
Yeah. When Emma was working at Seacoast, we actually fucked up the inventory. So a lot of that shit in the Harley dealers, it becomes like auto order. So they, with Emma working there, it was just super easy to like fucking just have her grab parts and bring them home. So there was certain things that we bought so much that Seacoast Harley is just like auto ordering, like Evo rocker boxes, like fucking panhead slab side gaskets. Those are on auto order now. So if they sell one, another one comes back in. It's pretty fucking funny, dude. Just like fucked up this whole dealership.
Oh, that is funny.
Yeah.
Are you still doing everything Japanese?
I'm doing way less Japanese. I turned down. It's not that like we're not capable. It's just that there's no fucking parts available for them, dude. Like, you can get a Jap bike in here that has 4 carbs, right? And it's like a 1983 Yamazuki fucking blah blah blah, and they only made these carbs for 1 year. And so you wait like 2 months, you get this fucking carb kit in, you get 4 of these carbs straightened out, and all the carbs are perfect, and you fire the thing up and it needs a charging system. And then you wait like fucking another 2 months.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then a charging system comes in, and then you take it down the road, and you realize that the fucking brake isn't as good as it should be. And like, it's like, and not for nothing, dude, most people that buy really obscure, weird Japanese bikes don't have any fucking money. Like, if you are, or you're into them, which means you're going to work on them yourself. But like, most of these people that come in here with like, an 83 Intruder or something like that. They're like,
They got it for $500.
yeah, they bought this bike for fucking $350. It sat in a field for fucking 12 years, and they're like, "Can you get it running?" I'm like, "Yeah, but to get it running is going to be $2,500. In which case, you could just go out and buy a fucking Sportster."
Yeah, which you should do.
Which I tell people all the time, dude. Like, I've sent more fucking little Jap bikes to the grave than probably anybody, because I'm always like, dude, there's no value. Like, and I'm not going to work on shit for free. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, you can't. You gotta fucking pay rent.
Dude, this business costs
and like you gotta pay
$5,000.
employees.
This is $5,000 a week at this point to run this place.
Yeah.
Like we have to make $5,000 a week, or we're not. So there's not a lot of time for fucking around now.
Yeah.
So like, you try to tell these people like, dude, I'm sorry, I can't really help you, or like, well, I can help you, but it's gonna be fucking $3 or $4 grand to get this bike. That when it's all done, it's still worth $1,000.
You can get a running Sportster.
Yeah, like it's
so
stupid.
Just do that.
Yeah, some people get upset about it, but you got to be realistic, dude. Like, you can't make money doing it that way. Because, like, I mean, you see the number of bikes that are in here right now, right? So every time you have a bike that's just sitting in here waiting for parts, that's one less bike that you can pull in that's making money.
Right.
Like every spot, theoretically, in a perfect world, would be making $100 an hour, because that's our rate. Obviously that can't happen, but like if something sits around for fucking 2 weeks, that's 80 hours of fucking space that it took up. That's fucking $8 grand. Like, yeah. You can't have that shit. You can't have $8,000 losses when you're trying to fucking build a business. Yeah, no pressure though.
Just have fun.
Well, this is the segment on the show, and you're new to this since you don't listen.
Yeah.
But I usually sit on the guest's lap, and you tell me a story from your childhood.
Oh my god!
Just kidding. This is the time where we thank those motherfuckers that make this shit possible.
Oh, I was gonna ask you. Do you want to start? Remember the one I did where you were like dying?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't plug it in because it's video.
Just plug the same one in.
I think that's like my most favorite one we've ever done.
It was the best one ever.
But how would we plug it if it's video?
Just be more funny this time.
I can't. I was on fucking Sweet Tea that night.
Oh, you get the Sweet Tea. I don't know, about 4.5 beers in, so I'm pretty giddy.
You want to give it a shot?
Do it.
Oh, I can't remember all the sponsors. Nah, it's not really my wheelhouse.
I'm not gonna be as giddy as you. All right, ready?
I'm a supporting cast member.
Just cuts my fucking face open.
Dude, I've been hearing that thing pop open in that hoodie. I'm like, dude, you better hurt yourself.
Up first, we got Deadbeat Customs, the creator of the Deadbeat Retreat, where all of us go to die. They have a little bit of everything for everyone. Go follow them at Deadbeat Customs on Instagram. Check out deadbeatcustoms.com. Use code LOWLIFE at checkout to save some motherfucking money. Up next, we got Noma Paintworks in Manchester, New Hampshire, cooking up some of the dopest paint on the motherfucking East Coast. Dan's books are officially open for winter work. If you have a chopper, bagger, fucking dyno, whatever you want, and need it painted this winter, hit him up. No Luck Paintworks on Instagram.
Thank you, Dan, for finally getting that van out of my driveway.
And thank you, Dan.
Yeah, it's on his driveway.
It is.
You convinced me to get that.
Why did you get to run it?
Because I'm not a car guy.
Up next, we got Steel City Blacksmithing. The man who fucking puts a twist in everything in his entire fucking life. This man will twist any kind of metal for any fucking project. He's got lathes, fucking, what are those things called? We melt metal? Forges, forges, CNCs, he's got fucking everything. Some custom shit. Hit up steelcityblacksmithing.com. Or, I guess, Steel City Blacksmithing on Instagram. I'm actually the lowbrow customs. Everything you need for the road. This is a website where you can build an entire fucking motorcycle. Literally everything. Motor frame, fucking wheels, handlebars, whatever you need. All on lowbrowcustoms.com. And Tyler and his crew support literally fucking everything in the chop community. So go support him.
Check out their YouTube too, because Pacific Mike's son does all their videos. That Todd.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Atlantic Todd. And last but not least, we have Stay Strong Co., the creator of the best motherfucking hot sauce in the entire motherfucking world. I was just telling my wife last night, I needed like a conventional fucking regular like shaker bottle.
A shaker bottle?
You know what I mean? Like a regular hot sauce bottle. Yeah, I need one of those. Hey, let's make a.
Then you won't.
Yeah.
Because I'm just spooning that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always fuck it up. Listen, we're gonna do a special fucking run. We're gonna get together with John from Stay Strong. We're gonna do a low life hot sauce here coming up. So watch out for it and go fucking show some love to Stay Strong Co. on Instagram and check out their motherfucking website.
Last, but certainly not least, we got Rhino Resto. We vapor hone. We pop boners. We got an OnlyFans. Inconveniently located in Henniker, New Hampshire. Come bring me chopper stuff. I don't do car stuff. I don't even work on cars. I don't even work on my own cars. To drop them off at Fatman shop.
And last but not least, we have Longtime Shop in Epping, New Hampshire for all your pinstripe motherfucking needs. Hit me up. You can send me parts in the mail or drop them off at my fucking house, or I'll come to your house. Let me know, motherfuckers. And last but not least, we have Dustin Motors. He's not going to say that.
Don't call me.
Conveniently located in Brentwood, New Hampshire.
Man, the mixer legend, Steve Fatman customers. He works on everything from your hot rod to your old lady to your fucking motorcycle. Whatever you need, and make a fucking sound. Great. Fatman Customers on Instagram and in Brentwood, New Hampshire. Telephone number is 617-852-5833. Mike Jones. Remember that when he did his phone number? That shit was legit.
You can text us too.
Oh, text.
It's like
Yeah.
the only motorcycle shop you can text.
If he doesn't answer, leave a message and send a text message. And for the last part of this show,
I am not prepared for this, but we do have one final question, but you have to give us verbal consent.
What's that?
Do you consent?
That depends on what it is.
No, you got to consent first.
I'm gonna go with no, dude. I'm gonna go with no.
He's the first guest that hasn't consented to the final question.
The end.
All right, guys, we're not going to get sued. We already got canceled. We can't get sued, too. Me and Loctite are broke. We have no money. Patreon's just dropping off like flies. But I will say, final word, we're the Chop Luck. This is going to be huge. We're doing the first open Chop Luck.
Oh, shit. Really?
We're getting a venue. We got a venue. We're getting fucking food? Booze? Possibly music?
it's going to be the Chop Luck. The Chop Luck, just like last time, how it used to be back in the day, like a potluck. Bring some fucking food. I think we're going to probably do like a toy drive, maybe. Bring a fucking toy. Drop it out so we can give it to some little fucking unfortunate bastards. We'll let you know the date. It's good. We'll have 2 days working on, but it's probably going to be the weekend after Thanksgiving. We're renting a hall for it. There'll be not an open bar, but there'll be a bar, a cash bar. There'll be music. There'll be raffles, giveaways, all kind of shit. So make sure you watch out for it.
And that's a wrap. Cut.
Toodles.
Fuck old people.